All right, we are live. We are live. We're gonna get a few people on here. We'll take it from there. See how it goes. Let's see if who's gonna be first tonight. Oh me.
Oh gosh,
Hell,
I
ain't
can't
nobody
see.
coming on at all.
Oh
Nobody
no.
care. Who
Who is that? I can't. Jeremy.
Jeremy, Alabama. Alabama. He's here for a listen.
You got the thing so far away.
Oh,
Can't see.
Jeannie's there and
Hey,
Angela.
Angela.
All right, we're gonna give it just a few minutes, and we got some big news. Oh man, we got big news tonight. All kind of stuff going on. You know, it's been a whole week since we've done this. Oh man, a whole week long. So let's.
Nancy. Hey, Nancy
Oh,
from
yeah.
Nebraska.
Nebraska's on. Wilmington's on. Let's see who we got. There's Tennessee's on.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to read it, brother. We're going to read it. My buddy from Fayetteville's on. Bobby Hunter. All right, look. We got a packed night tonight. We got a lot of stuff to talk about here tonight. So
Your brother's on.
we're gonna give you some stuff to think about.
Hey, Mallory.
Tonight's book.
Pat from Nebraska.
Tonight's book is going to be, Would You Like to Play With My Cock? Now, as I read this book, it's going to be up to you to use your imagination, okay? Because I'm not going to show you the pictures. I don't want to show the pictures because if I show the pictures, then it kind of takes away from it. So you got to look at it. It's a big old black chicken, okay? And when I talk about the pussy, we're talking about a cat. And when I talk about the ass, we're talking about a donkey. So when we get to that part now, just so you know, I want you to visualize it. You need to visualize what we're talking about. So I don't want nobody offended. I don't want nobody hurt feelings or anything like that.
He looks evil.
Well, yeah, he's a mean-looking chicken, that's for sure. So, all right, so we got a lot of things to talk about. We've been keeping a secret. We've had a secret now for about a month, and we just hadn't been allowed to tell anybody. We're going to be grandparents. Can you believe that shit? Oh, my God. Yeah, we're going to have a grandbaby. So Mallory gave us permission yesterday to where we could let people know we're going to be grandparents. So here's what we want. We kind of have an idea what we want the grandbaby to call us, but we're going to let y'all kind of give us some suggestions. So whatever you think that baby should call me and Melody. So
Hey, Pam.
just before we get on with story time, just be thinking about it and then put it in the comment section of what you think our name should be for our grandbaby.
I want a good one.
Yeah, we need a good one. So anyway, I do want to, hey, we got Jimmy and Claire going to be getting married in August. We hope we can have a wedding with all the social distancing and everything going on. We hope that works out. A lot of things going on in our world. I'm going my butt back to work. I can tell y'all that right now. I'm going to do some online auctions, and we're going to get that thing going. And I've had about all I can take of sitting around, and I think Melody's had all she could take of me sitting around. So we're going to get back to it. So I got a bunch of estates to look at, so just throw that in there. So you can go to our website and check out our online auctions. We'll have one posted up on Monday night, as a matter of fact. A lot of thank yous go out to everybody for prayers for Mama. We didn't do story time last week. We had to take Mama to the hospital. She's doing a whole lot better. We got her back home, and we appreciate the prayers, and I know she does. So we do appreciate that.
Thank you.
A couple of things to talk about. My brother has started a charity. A lot of people know he's one of the administrators over at Duke Regional Hospital. And it's going to show up backwards on your screen, but it's Corona Buddies. Okay, it's the Corona Buddies. Now, what you can do, now he'll post a link in the comments section here. You can go to Corona Buddies, coronabuddies.com, or you can go to Corona Buddies on Facebook. It's a lot of different places you go to check this thing out. What they're doing is they're raising money for they're doing it for the frontline workers, the nurses, and that program. It's basically they're going to be doing scholarships for nursing school. They're going to be doing grants to help nurses pay off their student loans. There are a lot of stories out there with different nurses that the reason they got into this, and why they want to help, why they're putting, themselves first above everybody else. And it's a lot of good stories out there. Matter of fact, the first recipient of I think it's $1,000 grant. Her story is already on the website and on Facebook, so check it out. We sure would appreciate it. And it's like I say, I got you see it backwards when you look at the
Corona Buddies.
It's the Corona Buddies. It's a good group. They're looking at a lot of sponsors. It's going to be a big charity. It's going to be a big deal. I promise you that. Got a lot of people behind this program. So just check it out on Facebook or check it out on their website at coronabuddies.com. A shout out goes to, for food this week, is our buddy over at Charlie's Kebabs. Charlie Kebabs serves a lot of Mediterranean food on the kebabs and that kind of thing. He's also got a food truck. Now what he's going to do is he's going to be at my auction house Thursday from 11 to 3 Thursday at my building next to the monkey. Come get your picture taken with the monkey with the mask on it. Get you some food, and he is going to put a percentage of his proceeds toward Corona Buddies. So that's old Charlie. He's straight up. He's a good guy, man. Very good guy. And good food too. Very good food. So but he's going to food truck part next to the monkey at the auction house on South Main Street here in Wake Forest. Has been a little sad week. Has been a sad week. I got these 4 buddies that they did everything together. They absolutely, everywhere they went, they did stuff together. I mean, everything. They went to the mountains. They went to the beach. They went to the amusement parks, just to walk in the park, riding bicycles. They did everything together. One of them died. Yep, one of them died. They had him cremated, and the other week they were sitting around and they were trying to figure out. They said, well, all 3 of them got some ashes. They all got, part of his ashes, and they were trying to figure out. One of them looked over at us. What are you going to do with your ashes? He says, well, I'm going to go to the mountains. He said, I'm going to go up on the mountains, and I'm going to spread him out over the mountains, because we sure love to go to the mountains. So I says, yeah. I said, we love the beach. Oh, God, we love the beach. He said, I'm going to take mine and go out on the pier, and I'm going to put him in the ocean, just let him go. Let him go. Our third buddy, he just sat there. He ain't said nothing. He just sat there. So what are you going to do with your ashes? You ain't said nothing. He says, well, he said, I'm going to take it. I'm going to make me the hottest, most spiciest thing of chili you've ever seen in your life. And he said, I'm going to sprinkle him all over this chili, and I'm going to eat him. So what the hell? You going to do what? I said, yeah, I'm going to eat him up. I'm going to eat him. I said, what? Why are you going to do that? He said, well, I just want him to burn my ass up one more time.
Oh, my gosh, Jay.
So
That was bad.
all right. So, and now I posted a picture right before we started the video. I posted a picture of these guys. It's probably been 6, 7 years, maybe 8 years ago. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a while. And people may have remembered it on True TV. It was the Micro Championship Wrestling. Hulk Hogan's Micro Championship Wrestling.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord, man. You're talking about a good group of guys. Now, they were 2 foot tall, 3 foot tall. I think the biggest one named was Meatball. He was about 4 foot tall, and he was big around as he was tall. But that was the funniest bunch of guys I've ever seen in my life. But it was Micro Championship Wrestling, the midget wrestling. Well, I'm still friends with some of these guys today. I mean, I formed some great friendships with these guys. But it was the funniest time. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life was with these little guys. The ring, was about a foot off the ground. Matter of fact, I took and I rented the Long Branch. A lot of people know the Long Branch. We had the disco side where it was kind of down in a hole. We put the ring down the bottom where everybody was surrounded by the hole. And we had a good crowd. We had a real good crowd of people there. And it was just, it was funny. I mean, it was fun. Because these guys got drunk. I mean, they got just absolutely shit-faced drunk. I mean, it was crazy. Jägermeister. God knows, I don't know how much Jägermeister they went through. But it was absolutely one of the funniest times you've ever seen. And it was this old big meatball. And then was a little black midget named Huggy Bear. That was old Huggy Bear. And he picked two pretty girls out of the audience and he walked in with the girls, you know. And it was Samson and it was just a good group of guys. But they all got drunk. And if you ain't seen nothing funny in your life, it's a couple little 2-foot guys that are so drunk that they can't hardly stand up. And the bad thing was, we were supposed to be on the countryside where they could have the dressing room back in the back. Well, we had to do it on the disco side. So the dressing room was up the steps. Well, I didn't think nothing of it. They couldn't come down the steps. So they got drunk and just rolled down the steps and got down to the bottom. And I had old WW there, and I had Patrick there, and everybody worse for me was there. And it was a big time, absolutely the big time. Well, one of them, they called himself the Leprechaun. He called himself the Leprechaun, and it was just, old WW was in the bathroom. I'm gonna have to back the camera up just a second so I can really tell this story. So old WW, he was in the bathroom and he's standing there taking a leak. You know, he's standing there taking a leak. Well, then come the Leprechaun. The Leprechaun come in, he's standing there taking a leak next to him. Well, he looked down and Leprechaun had a thing about that big. He said, my God, where in the world, how in the world you're 2 foot tall and got something that big? He said, well, look, I'm a leprechaun. I can make you one too. He said, do what? He said, yeah. You're crazy as hell. So he just standing there and he's peeing, you know. Hey, look, he said, hey there, Mr. Midget, let me ask you this. He said, you know, you can make me one? He said, yes, I can. He said, but first of all, I'm a leprechaun. Don't forget that. I am a leprechaun. He said, oh, I got that. Okay, you're a leprechaun. He said, well, what have I got to do? He said, well, here's what you do. You bend over that sink, pull your pants down, and let me get you from behind. He said, and I'll make you one too. He said, oh, hell no, that ain't happening. No. He said, you'll kill me with that thing. He said, my God. He said, that thing will kill me. He said, no, it'll be fine. He said, oh, no. He said, you'll have it for the rest of your life. Hell no. No, he started washing his hands. He said, he got to thinking about the thing. He said, well, you know, it ain't gonna hurt long. Can't hurt long. He says, and I'll have it for the rest of my life. He said, hey, look here, Mr. Midget. He said, hold on. I told you I'm a leprechaun. He said, oh, I got you. He said, well, look. He said, I'm going to do it. He said, well, you bend over that sink, and I'm going to flip this trash can up, and I'm going to jump on this trash can, and I'm going to get behind you now. He said, don't you scream, whatever you do, don't scream. He said, so old WW, he pulled his pants down, he bent over that sink, you know, and he grabbed hold of that sink, and that little leprechaun, he flipped that trash can over, he jumped up on it, you know, he got up on that trash can, and he grabbed old WW by the side, you know, and he said, oh, are you ready? He said, yeah, I'm ready. He said, pow, pow. He said, oh. He said, oh, he got it going. He said, ow. He said, pretty soon, he said, the old leprechaun, he got into a little stroke. He got into a stroke, you know, and he said, he just been over, oh my God, He said, look here, buddy. He said, what's your name anyway? He said, they call me WW. He said, oh my God. He said, oh Lord, oh. He said, well, look here, WW, how old are you? He said, I'm 40. I'm 42. He said, well, look here, Miss. What WW says, ain't you a little old to be believing in leprechauns? Oh my goodness.